Behind every successful surgery is an exhausted sterile processing technician. Guys, you cannot underestimate the work that sterile processing technicians do. Like, guys, there is no surgery that can happen without a sterile processing technician. So today, guys, I will be telling you about the job description of a sterile processing tech. But if you have not subscribed, please do me that honor of subscribing, and thanks for clicking on today's video. Guys, today's video I will be telling you about the job description of a sterile processing tech, but we cannot talk about the job of a sterile processing tech without defining what sterile processing is. Sterile processing is the disinfection, the disinfection, the inspecting, the assembly, and the distribution of surgical equipment used for surgical procedures. Guys, I just want to tell you all that sterile processing, like, this is a new and fast growing field. If you just move to the States or wherever you are in the world, please make sure you try as much as possible to get into sterile processing, because like it has a lot of prospects for like looking into the future. Like, sterile processing is a growing field that has a lot of prospects. Anyways, without further ado, let's get straight into this video. So the job description of a sterile processing tech, it's the first thing is cleaning. Like, when the equipment come like from the OR, that is the operating room, what we sterile processing technicians are expected to do is to do like the cleaning. The first thing on the list is once you get in, depending on what shift you work in, like, because and depending on what assignment you are on, it's different, but I'm going to talk about it in general. So from the definition, it said disinfecting. So disinfecting is the part where it comes to, it's the part where when the instruments come to decon, that's where we wash them, we clean them. Like, we that's where like the washing and everything happens. We send them through the washer, and once they are done washing, those on the clean side, they pull it out. That is where the inspecting is done, as I said. So they do the inspecting over there to make sure that there are no residues, there are no bioburdens. They do like proper inspection, because if you don't do proper inspection to check if there are residues or bioburdens, that is where like you can have an infection. And remember, the goal of all the sterilizing thing and processing everything is to be rid of infection. So that is why on the other side, they also have to make sure that like on the clean side or on the assembly side, they have to make sure that everything is clean. So after assembling everything, after assembling everything, they box them up, they put it in the tray, and then they put it in the autoclave. So the autoclave, it's also called the sterilizer, and this sterilizer is where they cook the instruments. Because remember, I don't know, like in we always hear that they cook instruments before they use them for surgery. Yes, guys, they cook the instruments before they use them for the surgery. So in this this step, it is the sterilizer. You put in the sterilizer for an hour, depending on the item you're putting into the sterilizer. If they are instruments that have like that have like implants, they stay longer in the sterilizer. But if they are just like normal trays, if they are regular trays, you can put them for about 58 minutes or so. So after the part of the autoclave, like after it has cooked, you leave it there to cool for about 30 minutes. You pull it out, you still keep it by the side again to cool, to go like to be really cool, or to take it down to room temperature. The reason why they do this is because if they pull it out immediately and store it, it's going to make the instruments wet. And once it is wet, it is considered sterilized. It is considered unsterilized. So you always have to make sure that you follow these procedures. And I forgot to make mention of the fact that like the instruments that you clean, you don't just clean them out of your head. Like, there is an information like from the manufacturer, like information for use that is being sent, that when they come with the equipment, like each manufacturer, each company that has manufactured like a particular instrument tells you on how to clean that instrument, so you don't do it out of your head. There is a procedure you have to follow. So after the goods have cooled off, you take the goods and you take it to the storage area. So over at the storage area, you have to scan it, depending, because if this says auto, you know that is for legs. So any tray that says auto, you just carry it and then you put it where the auto, where you have like the auto card and everything. So after putting it, you have other people that pull out the cases. When they mean by pull out the cases is by following a pick sheet. So before every surgery, a doctor sends a pick sheet of the list of items he or she will need for that surgery. And for that surgery to be successful, that we are required to provide the doctor with all those instruments. So on that pick sheet, we grab the pick sheet, we grab the case card, and after grabbing all those, we pick like the things that are needed for that surgery. We set up that card, and then we take it to the OR. Sometimes we don't necessarily take it. Sometimes like they have like a runner who goes back and forth to do all that. Like to we have a runner who goes to the OR, picks dirty cards, bring them down, and then takes the clean cards back. So it depends in the facility. It depends on the facility in which you're working in. And I also just want to say that, as I've mentioned, like this job description, it also varies on different on shifts, because for the night shift which I work, like we have to do like the testing of everything, like testing of the card wash, testing of the washers, testing of the autoclaves. Like we do testing in almost everything. So to prepare, like to prepare for the next day, to prepare the department for the next day, we have to do all those testing to make sure that everything is it's functioning properly. So that's why I say it depends on the shift. And in a nutshell, that's what sterile processing technicians do. So it's a circle. They come from the OR, you clean them, you send them to the clean side, they assemble it, the cook it, the store it, and then they send it to the OR and then back again to Deacon. So it's a continuous circle. And guys, if you want to know like what different shifts look like, or like the yeah, if you want to know like how different shift works in the field of sterile processing, please make sure to ask down in the comment section, because I've worked on all the shifts and I know pretty much about how like the things they do on all those shifts. So guys, that is just like what sterile processing technicians do. And yeah, other than that, I don't think there is any other thing. So in a nutshell, that's what we do. Thank you for watching this video, and in case of any questions, remember to ask down in the comment section. Thank you all so much, and see you all on my next one. Bye.